Hey everyone, today I'm going to walk through the reports page, and for this we're going to be looking at this low inventory messaging test. You can see here on the reports page this test is complete. We've finished this test as it's hit statistical significance in our primary goals that we're looking at for this. And the first thing we'll see on this page is the filtering. So right now it's on filtered as desktop, but let's look at all data right now to begin with. So we can see here we have one custom goal for this test, and it is tracking products that we specifically added the low inventory to. So only certain products were getting this low inventory tag and others weren't. So we're primarily interested in those products that we're testing, but we're also tracking revenue and all products in general. If we start with this first custom goal though, just to break down the columns here and what all these numbers mean, we have which variant we're looking at. So the original is our variant that doesn't show any low inventory messaging. We have our option 2, which is our variant that does show that low inventory messaging on those specific products. We can see the visitor count that each variant is getting. We can see the number of conversions that each of those variants is getting. We can see the improvement that our option 2 has over the original and the confidence in that improvement. And we can also see our conversion rates of the original and our option 2. So the improvement here, this 15% growth number, means that our 3.98% conversion rate of option 2 is doing 15% better than our 3.45 conversion rate of option or of our original variant. And then here is just our kind of error margins here. So you can see this is with plus or minus 0.12%, and our option 2 is plus or minus 0.13% to get a view of those error margins. We can see a similar thing with our revenue here, where we have a large improvement here, and this goal as well has hit stat sig with 99.99% confidence. So that's as good as you're going to get here when A/B testing. And you can see when these numbers, this confidence does hit stat sig, we give this little icon for a variant winner. That's a variant that is improving over the original and is statistically significant in its improvement over the original. You can see here the only goal that we did not hit statistical significance on is this link engagement. And here we can see a 0.5% improvement over the original with a 53% confidence. And 53% confidence is not enough to for us to consider that statistically significant. So there's no winner icon here on this specific goal. But that's okay. For this test, we're primarily interested in the revenue goal and the low inventory product goal specifically. We can also get more insights out of some of this data by looking at the charts here. So if I open up this chart, we can see the first chart that shows up are our conversions. So these are conversions we're getting per day for each of these variants. So for example, if I hover over November 4th here, you can see the original is getting 450 conversions that day with 14,000 visitors, and option 2 is getting 574 conversions with around the same 14,000 visitors. We can also change this chart and look at other kinds of insights into, and get other kinds of insights into this data. For example, we can look at conversion rate. So this shows us conversion rate per day. And to start off, we can see those conversion rates were 1.78% for the original and 3.11% for option 2. So that's a big difference on day 1, October 30th. And we can see this difference maintained basically every day. So this is a really strong sign that we had a really good variant, a very clear winner here when you have consistently higher conversion rates every single day. We can see that also if we go to cumulative conversion rate. So this takes the conversion rate from the beginning of the test and aggregates it all up to that day. So we can see over time, the cumulative conversion rate was slowly increasing here. And when we get to the last day, November 7th, that's going to be equivalent to what we're looking at up here in the conversion rate column. So we can see on November 7th, we ended with a cumulative conversion rate of 3.45% of the original, 3.45%, and option 2, a 3.98% cumulative conversion rate. The same as up here, what you're looking at in this column. Other insights we can get from this is confidence over time. So this is our confidence number where we very quickly hit stat sig on this test. There was a very large difference in conversion rates early on. And so you can see by day 2, we were at 99% confidence already. We can look at improvement over time, and you can see those first few days we actually had a much larger improvement, and that came down a bit, but we still were seeing a consistently higher improvement with our option 2 throughout the duration of the test. The last one here is visitors, so you can just check that you're getting enough visitors per day. You would expect that if you had the same traffic allocation for each of these variants, that these should be the same. You should be getting roughly the same visitors each day, but your total visitors each day may go up and down with just traffic to your site. So another thing we can do here is filter these numbers to see how this test may have had a different impact on different device types. So let's look at mobile, for example. And we can see here, looking at mobile, the numbers have changed a bit here, but we're still seeing good improvement in our custom low inventory products goal and our revenue goal, which is our primary goals we want to look at for this test. So that's good to see. We can change device type also to desktop, and we can see that there has been actually a larger improvement on desktop of almost 20% improvement in our custom goal and 13% improvement in our revenue goal. We could also look at other types of filtering. We could filter by browsers, Chrome, Safari, Edge, all the major browsers, operating system, Android, Windows, iOS. We can search for locations to filter by, and we can also just pick a date range within our test time frame to just look at a subset of data within a range. That's going to be it for today. I hope you all found this useful. Bye for now.